Louisiana DMV Permit Test 3.
Question 1. Which of the following statements is true when driving on highways?
Fast-moving vehicles must enter the highway through the deceleration lane. Slow-moving vehicles should use the left lane and fast-moving vehicles should use right lane. Slow-moving vehicles should use the right lane and fast-moving vehicles should use left lane. Fast-moving vehicles should overtake slower vehicles from right side.
Answer.
Slow-moving vehicles should use the right lane and fast-moving vehicles should use left lane.
Question 2. Backing up is not allowed on freeways or expressways, except
by riders of motorcycles, by drivers of heavy goods vehicles, by drivers of emergency vehicles, by drivers of slow-moving farm equipment.
Answer.
By drivers of emergency vehicles.
Question 3. A two-headed arrow with one head pointing straight ahead and the other pointing to the left means.
You may only turn to the left. You may only turn to the right. You may either proceed straight ahead or merge left. You may either proceed straight ahead or turn to the left.
Answer.
You may either proceed straight ahead or turn to the left.
Question 4. If someone is following you too closely, you must
increase your speed. Slow down and encourage the driver to pass. Move on to the left lane. Discourage this action and not allow the driver to pass.
Answer.
Slow down and encourage the driver to pass.
Question 5. The correct hand signal to indicate the left turn is
hand and arm extended backward. Hand and arm extended outward. Hand and arm extended upward. Hand and arm extended downward.
Answer.
Hand and arm extended outward.
Question 6. What does this arrow mark sign indicate?
Two-way road ahead. No passing zone ahead. One-way road ahead. No traffic is allowed in the direction shown.
Answer.
Two-way road ahead.
Question 7. This sign warns the drivers that they are approaching
a one-lane bridge, a roundabout, a divided highway, a one-way road.
Answer.
A divided highway.
Question 8. If you wish to enter an express highway or freeway, you must, before merging with the traffic,
move to the acceleration lane. Reduce the speed. Move to the deceleration lane. Move to the right-hand lane.
Answer.
Move to the acceleration lane.
Question 9. At an intersection where there is no stop sign or traffic signal, drivers should yield to
vehicles approaching from behind, vehicles coming from the right, vehicles passing straight ahead, Vehicles coming from the left.
Answer.
Vehicles coming from the right.
Question 10. Flashing arrow panels may be used in work zones to
indicate the permissible speed limit, direct vehicles into certain parking areas, stop all vehicles near a work zone, guide drivers into the correct lane.
Answer.
Guide drivers into the correct lane.
Question 11. At intersections, before turning right, you should make sure that there is no traffic approaching
from your left and no oncoming traffic turning right into your path. From your left and no oncoming traffic turning left into your path. From your right and no oncoming traffic turning right into your path. From your right and no oncoming traffic turning left into your path.
Answer.
From your left and no oncoming traffic turning left into your path.
Question 12. When approaching an intersection where there are no signs or traffic lights, you must
yield to vehicles on the right. Yield to vehicles on the left. Yield to heavy vehicles. Yield to slow-moving vehicles.
Answer.
Yield to vehicles on the right.
Question 13. The traffic striping marks of diagonal yellow lines are on streets and highways. These indicate
A. The road is narrowing. B. There is an obstruction on the roadway. Neither A or B. Either A or B.
Answer.
Either A or B.
Question 14. If there are 3 or more lanes going in the same direction on a highway, the are usually the smoothest, in terms of the flow of traffic.
Right lanes. Left lanes. Accelerating lanes. Middle lanes.
Answer.
Middle lanes.
Question 15. Passing on the right is permitted in all of the following situations, except
when passing a vehicle that is in the left turn lane. On one-way streets where all lanes of traffic move in the same direction. When driving in a lane set aside for left turns. On highways that have at least 2 lanes traveling in each direction.
Answer.
When driving in a lane set aside for left turns.
Question 16. If you are signaled by a flag person at, near a railroad crossing or construction site, you must
follow signals, no matter which lane you are in. Follow signals if you are in the right lane. Stop and ask for help. Follow signals if you are in the left lane.
Answer.
Follow signals, no matter which lane you are in.
Question 17. When turning corners, drivers must turn the steering wheel using
the hand-to-hand technique, the two-hand technique, the single-hand technique, the hand-over-hand technique.
Answer.
The hand-over-hand technique.
Question 18. A. indicates the outside edge of the traffic lane, and may be crossed only by traffic moving to or from the shoulder.
Broken white line. Solid yellow line. Broken yellow line. Solid white line.
Answer:
Solid white line.
Question 19. If a bicycle on your right reaches the intersection at the same time as you do, you should
request the bicyclist to change lanes. Yield to the bicycle. Move because you have the right of way. Move slowly along with the bicycle.
Answer:
Yield to the bicycle.
Question 20. If you approach a person who is about to cross the road, walking with a white cane or a white cane tipped with red, you must
use your horn. Take a detour. Go slow. Stop.
Answer:
Stop.
Question 21. If a driver behind you is following too closely, you must
move to the left lane and reduce your speed. Move to the right lane and reduce your speed. Move to the right lane and stop your vehicle. Move to the left lane and increase your speed.
Answer:
Move to the right lane and reduce your speed.
Question 22. To prevent drowsiness and continuous driving on an interstate road, drivers must
keep shifting their eyes. Talk on a cell phone. Use stimulants. Change lanes frequently.
Answer:
keep shifting their eyes.
Question 23. When changing lanes, look over your shoulder in the direction you plan to move to make sure there are no other vehicles in.
No passing zones. Blind spots. Free zones. Shoulder zones.
Answer:
Blind spots.
Question 24. When you come to a school or church bus that is stopped on any roadway to load or unload passengers, you must
increase your speed and pass the bus quickly. Slow down and proceed with caution. Continue with the same speed. Stop and remain stopped until all people have cleared the roadway.
Answer:
Stop and remain stopped until all people have cleared the roadway.
Question 25. When drivers see this sign, they should
not drive to the left. Drive to the left. Make a U-turn. Not make a U-turn.
Answer:
Not make a U-turn.
Question 26. If two vehicles enter an intersection that is not controlled by signs, signals, from different roadways at about the same time, then the vehicle has the right of way.
With more than one passenger. On the left. On the right. Signaling first.
Answer:
On the right.
Question 27. Lines mean that passing is not allowed in either direction.
Broken white. Solid double yellow. One broken and one solid yellow. Broken yellow.
Answer.
Solid double yellow.
Question 28. The above sign is
a highway sign, a hospital zone service sign, a high-speed lane sign, a handicapped parking sign.
Answer.
A hospital zone service sign.
Question 29. A steady red arrow means
you must stop and you cannot go in the direction of the arrow. You can safely turn in the direction of the arrow. You must come to a full stop and then proceed when it is safe to do so. You should prepare to stop and give the right of way to oncoming traffic before turning.
Answer.
You must stop and you cannot go in the direction of the arrow.
Question 30. When is it legal to use the shoulder of a road for passing another vehicle?
When the vehicle in front of you is making a right turn. When the vehicle in front of you is stopped for an emergency. When the vehicle in front of you is making a left turn. You are not legally allowed to pass using the shoulder of a road.
Answer.
You are not legally allowed to pass using the shoulder of a road.
Question 31. Drivers entering a main road from a driveway, alley or roadside should
not make a right turn. Enter the main road with an increased speed. Yield to vehicles already on the main road. Reduce the speed and enter the main road.
Answer.
Yield to vehicles already on the main road.
Question 32. You must not pass on two-lane highways in all of the following situations except
when there is a dashed yellow line on your side of the center dividing line, while crossing or within 100 feet of an intersection, while crossing or within 100 feet of a railroad crossing, when approaching the top of a hill or on a curve and there is no clear view ahead.
Answer.
When there is a dashed yellow line on your side of the center dividing line.
Question 33. Drivers operating vehicles on a divided highway must, unless directed to do otherwise by a sign, traffic control device, or police officer,
drive to the right of the median. Drive to the center of the median. Drive to the left of the median. Not drive to the right of the median.
Answer.
Drive to the right of the median.
Question 34. A pedestrian using a white cane or a white cane tipped with red is usually
a school child, a flag person, a blind person, a crew person.
Answer.
A blind person.
Question 35. When making a right turn, look right and left, yield right of way, and turn the steering wheel using
a hand-off hand technique, a double hand technique, a hand-over hand technique, a single hand technique.
Answer.
A hand-over-hand technique.
Question 36. If you approach an intersection with the steady yellow light, you must
stop, look for the pedestrians, and proceed with caution. Slow down and proceed with caution, if a stop cannot be made safely. Increase your speed and clear the intersection. Stop and wait for the red light.
Answer.
Slow down and proceed with caution, if a stop cannot be made safely.
Question 37. If an emergency vehicle is approaching you with a siren and flashing lights on, you are required to
increase your speed and clear the lane. Continue with the same speed. Pull over to the right edge of the road. Stop immediately, wherever you are.
Answer.
Pull over to the right edge of the road.
Question 38. When it looks like a collision may happen, drivers must take an immediate step to
speed up their vehicles. Make a turn. Stop or slow down their vehicles. Any of the above.
Answer.
Any of the above.
Question 39. When two or more lanes of travel are permitted in the same direction, a broken white line is used
to divide each side of the highway into separate lanes for vehicles traveling in the same direction. To indicate the right edge of the roadway. To indicate the left edge of the roadway. To divide each side of the highway into separate lanes for vehicles traveling in different directions.
Answer.
To divide each side of the highway into separate lanes for vehicles traveling in the same direction.
Question 40. This truck sign warns that
no trucks are allowed at the sign. A truck parking area is ahead. A bump is ahead, drivers must use caution. A downgrade is ahead, drive cautiously.
Answer.
A downgrade is ahead, drive cautiously. Thank you for watching the video and wish you will get your driver license soon.